I like a mouse.
I need a mouse. And I'm like, I know. It's your mouse.
I love a mouse. I can't use this laptop without a mouse. This to me is very hard. It's hard to do. What? I mean, I'm doing it now, but this is also a fuzzy surface that you can't use a mouse on. But I do have a wireless mouse that I use when I edit. If I tried to edit with just my little fingy, it'd take me 8 times as long.
I hate my stupid mouse at work. I'm like, and then I move my mouse and it clicks on something wrong.
Maybe it's you.
I think that's fine. I'm willing to.
Did you do that on purpose? Yes. With her little eye poking out?
Yeah.
That was really scary, Tamara. Listen, in case anyone's wondering, Tamara perched Tidia in a very, very scary place amongst her clothing.
She was like peeking out.
With like one eyeball just looking at me. It was really frightening. Also, have you heard all this stuff about Annabelle?
No, but I've become strangely attached to this.
Are you possessed?
The kids were in my closet and they started playing with her and I got so mad at them for touching her. And then I took her and I had to hide her and protect her. Also, they lost her pants, which pisses me off.
That's disturbing.
I know.
Why did they take her pants off? I don't like the way you're clutching that doll and petting it.
I just like her. I don't know. She's got a good energy about her.
Are you sure?
Maybe it's just because I'm just so used to like holding a little object
baby?
like this. Yeah. My baby is an object, yes. All right, ma'am, where do you want to sit today?
Anywhere away from me. Anyways, Annabelle is like killing people. She's on tour, and everywhere that she goes on tour, bad things happen.
Yeah.
Like that fire in New Orleans, and then something happened in Gettysburg. I don't know. I wasn't following. And then she killed that guy.
The guy that was touring with her? The handler person?
Dan Rivera or something?
Well, I mean, who's surprised?
I am, because I thought she was a total fraud. I still do. Come at me, Annabelle.
Ariel, no.
I'm sorry. Satan would never do me like that. He has only ever done good things for me.
Okay.
He would not sick a demonic doll on me.
So I have been going through it, Rel. Oh.
Hi.
I'm Tamara.
And I'm Rel.
And this is Fearful Friends Podcast.
And now let's get on with it.
I've been going through it.
With the children?
No, not even. Well, they're not helping, but...
Certainly not.
So my mom has been up north since Easter, taking care of my uncle. And
still in Florida, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Central Florida.
Yeah.
And so I've been traveling there. I've been working all week and then traveling during the weekend to go be with her because he was put into hospice and it was just like
be there
a
now
lot.
Instead of recording with me?
No. So not last weekend, but the weekend before, he did pass away.
Oh.
While I was up there with my mom, thankfully.
Fuck.
And
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. He's just, he's at peace and he's with his parents and he was mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
So he was more of like the mind of a 5-year-old or a kindergartner, maybe. I guess that's the same thing.
Did he live like a full life? Like,
yeah.
He was old? You know?
He was almost 80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So, yeah, he is at peace now. He's not like, being, I don't know, controlled by his own mind and body and unable to be a full human. Mm-hmm. He's out of those like body constraints and, it's hard, but my mom is less stressed out about it and all that. But
I was going to say, how is she doing? Because I know she's been like full time taking care of him. Is she relieved or devastated?
I wouldn't say she's devastated, but it was still a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, even though you're relieved, it's a lot to deal with.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then, on top of it, the Wednesday after, so my mom's still up there, the Wednesday after he passed away, my mom calls me and tells me that my dad's brother had a sudden heart attack and died. And that's the uncle you know, the one that plays guitar.
Yeah, I almost said his name, and then I thought, probably not a good idea.
So that was like...
And you guys were close, right?
I mean, like, in terms of, like, my uncles, he was the closest.
Yeah, I literally don't know of any other uncles or aunts that you're closer to.
Yeah, so in, like, the span of 4 days, 2 of my uncles died. And, like, also he's got, like, kids that are, you know, my age. His son just found out they're having a baby. And it's, like, really... It's really hard. And also, I haven't seen my cousins, like, any of my cousins on my dad's side. Those are my only cousins I have.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in like years, and it's been a lot. And I wanted to go up for the funeral, but that's tomorrow, Sunday, and the very next day is M's first day of school at a new school. So it was just like too much for me to do, too much for me to deal with. Do they have like
the option? Are they like a lot of funeral homes and stuff do like streaming now?
Yeah. So my mom is looking into that. She was going to go up there. Then she called me yesterday and she was like, I'm just too tired. I can't handle this. She had finally come home. She's been home for like 2 days. And she's supposed to fly back out today to New Hampshire.
Is that where?
That's where they live, where they're having the memorial. He lived up there.
And all my family still lived in Florida.
No, all my family, they live up New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Maryland.
What the fuck are y'all doing down here?
Cape Cod.
I'd love to be over there.
I know. Everybody moved down here. And then my parents were the only ones that stayed. Everyone moved back.
Yeah, because they came here and then they were just like, this sucks.
This is scary.
Let's go back where there are seasons.
I know. But then yesterday my mom called me and she's like, I just, there's too much going on. I can't, I'm exhausted. I just don't know what to do.
So is she not going now?
Yeah, so she decided not to go yesterday. And then right before you pulled up, my brother sends me a picture of an ambulance taking my mom to the hospital because she was having chest pain. But I just got another picture of her laughing at my sister, so.
Oh, good Lord.
In the hospital,
it's
like in a hospital
probably like
gown.
all in her head now, like where, you know, especially like your dad's brother, like
that was really hard for
with
her
the
because
sudden heart
they
attack.
were very close.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was always around after your dad passed.
Yeah, and like he even lived at that house where my mom lives for a long time. It's a lot for her, and on top of that, she is exhausted. She's tired,
and now she has to worry about. She can't even slow down now. She has to worry about the guy that she was watching or taking care of. She has to take care of all of his affairs because I'm assuming he doesn't have any other family.
Right. Yeah, that's
on
why
top of grieving, you know, another person in her family.
Yeah. That's why she was up there for a whole another week after he passed away, just taking care of stuff.
Tying up all the
And then
loose
she
ends.
still has another brother with Alzheimer's who's in a home, who she is his, you know, everything.
How many siblings did she have?
2. She's got 2 brothers.
Okay.
One
And
just
they're
passed
both...
away. Yeah. She was their caregiver for both of them.
Wow.
Yeah, so... and then, you know, that sudden message I get right before you walk in the door, I'm like, oh my God, you fucking kidding me. I can't handle this.
At least she's okay.
Yeah.
She's okay. I would like to know what the doctor said about this. If they were just like, I think you're having a panic attack or something, you know?
Yeah.
It could be exhaustion plus stress, plus she's probably not taking very good care of herself. Like she's probably not eating or anything like that, you know? Combination of things. She's not exactly a spring chicken. I'm sorry, Robin. But, you know.
So...
Does your mom listen to this?
Sometimes, yeah.
Maybe I'll cut that out.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on. Also, my boss quit. She got a new position. And
Tamara, you were so excited for her to come back. What the fuck?
Honestly, like...
She was like, oh, you're back? I'm leaving now.
Work has been, like, fine. Pretty good. Like, I kind of enjoy myself. I really like the staff I work with right now.
Wow.
It's just a lot.
I think we have to start a new podcast then.
It's just a lot to balance, like trying to take care of everything at home. And I find myself staying up so late, just like getting everything ready for the next day. And it's a lot to handle. And then Em's going back to school.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it because, like...
Oh, my God. My mom just texted me, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I didn't ask her how she was doing.
Yeah, because you were being a bitch about it. And you were just like, I'm not going over there. She's fine.
Shit. Hold, please.
Now she has to guiltily text her mother. What did you say to her?
I said,
were you being mean?
I was talking to my brother and sister, making sure you're okay. And then I said, I can't talk on the phone right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? Meaning,
Tamara!
Like, what's the issue that put you in the hospital? Anyway, I'm back. Hey.
Your mom's having chest-ish pains.
Yeah, nothing's falling apart. Everything's fine. Oh my God, I was so... I can't explain how tired I am, okay?
No.
That's just what it is. Yesterday, a client left her phone behind at work, and I'm like, oh, let me pull her up and make sure this is her. And I find her phone number, and I call her, and I'm like, what the fuck's that ringing noise? And it's,
oh my God.
Of course, her phone is right next to me, and I'm like, okay, that makes
Plan
sense.
B, call her husband.
Well, I didn't want to do that either because, like, I know if someone, like, called Rich and was like, hey, your wife left her phone, I'd never hear the end of it. He'd make fun of me endlessly because I leave my phone everywhere.
Yeah, you do.
So I didn't want to, like, put her in that position.
But, like,
she did come back and get her phone.
I was going to say, but, like, how will she know if you have her phone? Because, like, I have left my phone places, and I'm like, if I could just call it.
I know.
But I can't because I don't have a phone. We are so dependent on technology. It's disgusting.
I know. And then another client like handed me $40 and her deposit slip. She wanted to make a deposit, and I make her deposit. I walk back over with her receipt and her $40 and hand it back to her. She's like, no, I wanted to put this in my account. And I'm like, I grab it back and I was like,
you saw nothing.
No, I'm so sorry. I did put it in your account.
I think you need to take some time off of work.
I am taking
When's
Monday.
Your next vacation?
I am taking Monday off, and then I have some time off in September.
Oh, good.
Next month, yeah.
Are you going anywhere? Or you just staying home?
Nope, not going anywhere.
You know what? A little staycation never hurt nobody. I love a staycation.
Yeah.
It's very freeing.
Yeah. It's a lot.
You can literally, like, knock out everything you have to do in, like, 2 days and then spend, like, the third day just fucking, like, smoke some weed and, like, lay on the couch all day and catch up on sleep. And I know you can't do that. Well, you can, but you have to make Rich watch the kid.
Yeah, I mean, like, even just to, like, sit on the couch and hang out with them. I would love to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
awake?
Yeah.
I would not want that. I'd be like, I'm going to hibernate for a minimum of 16 hours.
Yeah.
Catch y'all later. Do not wake me.
I know.
Blackout curtains down, door locked. Goodbye.
I know. I should just, like, dose myself with, like, NyQuil and force myself into
so
sleep.
much that they can't wake you up, like, to the point where they're worried, but not worried enough to call an ambulance. But, like, worried enough that they're just gonna, like, let you sleep it off.
Yeah.
And not shake you. Poke you with a stick worried.
I wake up and I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. And they're like, she's fine, guys.
No, the
fine.
key is to drug yourself enough to where you don't wake up. And then they'll be like, well, we can't wake her. I guess we might as well let her sleep.
Yeah, what a dream.
But don't dose yourself enough to where, like, they're worried that you're not going to be able to breathe.
Okay. All right.
It's a thin line to walk.
I know. So how have you been?
I'm good.
Oh, she's good.
I'm fine.
She's good, everyone.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Work's fine.
How are your dogs?
They're good.
Yeah.
Lulu has another bladder infection. She's destroying my life.
What is wrong with her?
I don't fucking know. And then when I took her to, like, her, you know, she gets, like, an exam twice a year. And I took her there and I'm, like, so fucking excited because this will probably be the first exam where I'm like, she definitely doesn't have a bladder infection. She's not, like, she has accidents here and there, but so does every dog. And, like, she's not peeing blood like she was. Because, like, remember, she was having, like, it was, like, 2 years straight of just, like, constant bladder infections. And I've got her on this, like, vitamin now that seems to be working really well. And they were like, oh, yep, she's got a pretty severe infection. I'm like, how? How? Show me the science.
Yeah.
Show me the germs. I don't know. And then the vet kind of sort of accused me of like feeding her Murphy's food because we have her on like a prescription urinary diet. Mm-hmm. And they're like, you're sure? You're sure she's not getting your other dog's food? I'm like, I have to keep my dogs separated. There is absolutely no way that she can get into his food.
To the point where they were like, Murphy has another bedroom.
Sure? Yeah, exactly. You're sure? And I'm like, the only other thing she eats besides her food is her own shit.
Yeah.
Can that cause an imbalance in your pH? And they're like, well, probably not. I'm like, okay, there you have it. Sometimes she licks dead lizards. Could that cause it? Well, probably not. Okay. Cool. But, other than that, they're good. We have to board them at the end of the month for the first time ever. And I'm really nervous about it. And also, it's really expensive. Nobody told me it was going to be this expensive.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But I'm nervous, but I think it'll be good. They have a meet and greet session in a couple weeks where they're going to like be assessed for like their energy levels, and they'll like be placed into like-minded groups of dogs. I'm calling them dog gangs.
Yeah.
Lulu and Murphy's gang will definitely be rivals.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to be together.
No. I already told them. If you're thinking about putting them in the same room, don't. Because they want nothing to do with each other. But I think it'll be good for her because she'll like get to fucking play and romp around like she always wants to do, but we can't let her do that. Mm-hmm. Because I don't think they have gopher tortoises all over their property like we do. I don't think so. I don't know for certain, but fucking hope not, because I'm sick of it. She found a baby again the other day. It was alive. And she didn't get it in her mouth, but like, man, one of these days I'm going to step on something and hear a crunch and assume it's a pine cone, but I'm going to be too afraid to look under my foot. Because I do have a lot of both. Baby turtles and pine cones. They both sound the same when you step on them.
Oh, God. That is something I never thought I'd have to envision.
Well, unless you've lived it, you'll just never understand. Anyways, that's me.
So I have a story. Do you have a story?
No.
I have a story.
I'm not mentally in it.
Okay, that's fine. Nobody has to be mentally in it.
Thank you for not pressuring me.
No, yeah. No excuses, just that.
Thank you. I do feel...
I'll meet you where you're at, you meet me where I'm at.
I feel extreme guilt all the fucking time.
Oh, don't.
Because, like,
don't do
I'll
that.
just be, like, sitting on my couch reading a book after work because that's how I, like, decompress after the day. And I'm just like, well, I should be doing this. I should be working on a story. I should be cleaning my house. I should be calling the dentist and making a doctor's appointment. And instead, I leave them an email. And then they're like, hey, call us to schedule an appointment. I'm like, no thanks. I emailed you with what time is good for me.
I know, read the room, please.
You schedule me. I said, Wednesdays work great. And they said, call the office. And I said, no. Goodbye, you lost a patient.
If I can't make an appointment online, I'm not making an appointment.
I told Matt, I guess I'll wait till next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that adult guilt.
I know.
What is it? No, millennial guilt.
But like, also, you only get one life and do what the fuck you want. Okay?
I know, that's why we take a lot of vacations.
This is fun. This is fun. And you need to not make yourself feel guilty. This is just so we can hang out.
Oh, I know.
Also, something cool. We did that episode on Stephanie Wassilishin. Mm-hmm. And her daughter, Nikki, just released her own podcast called Poppy Killed Mommy.
Oh, God.
Which is what her little sister was saying the night.
Oh, yeah.
And she didn't believe her. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so she released her podcast, and it's really good. I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes out now. And
how did you find out about that?
So I follow her on TikTok.
Oh, well, I'm not on TikTok.
And you know, like I posted about her on our TikTok. Mm-hmm. I think I posted like a story or something about her because she was like releasing like trailers and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
But it's really good. She does it all herself. Alyssa Turney is helping her. I will never forget when we were mentioned in like the same breath as Alyssa Turney's podcast and our podcast once on her TikTok. I will
Once upon a time.
my claim to fame. But
it's as close as we'll get to the sun, baby girl.
yeah, it's really good. She has a lot of tapes of the investigation.
Oh, I love an interview tape.
Yeah, and they're old because they're like,
Yeah.
it was like the early, when was it? Late 80s, early 90s. And so they were all like converted from like cassette recording to digital, and she had to work on them a lot, but it's very good. You get to listen to her stepdad, who was the main suspect, who was never charged or anything. He just rambles and rambles. They'll like ask him one question. He'll just like ramble and ramble and ramble. And this is like the day after his wife was killed, basically. And it was just, it was crazy.
That's what they do. Try to find something that sticks.
Yeah.
See what catches.
And like you can listen to him just like change his story. And then in the first episode, Nikki's dad was interviewed. And she plays that, and it's just very good.
I'm into it.
Yeah, Poppy killed.
I'll give
Mommy.
it a listen. Poppy killed mommy. I'll have to look it up. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's new.
That's dope.
Yep. But anyway, I am ready for our story. Are you ready?
Yeah, girl.
Are you ready?
Yeah, please
Okay.
don't ask me to do the SpongeBob thing again, because remember last time I really fucked it up.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't remember. You were like, "Are you ready, kids?" And I was like,
Sure.
"Yeah, girl." And you're like, "That's wrong." I don't remember. It was like 2 episodes ago. That was so long ago.
Okay. Sorry, I had to check my phone, everyone. All right. My mom she's okay. She's so okay that my brother and sister have left her at the hospital alone.
I just want to know what it was. I have a feeling that it's just like what happened to Matt, and they're like, "Hey, congrats, you have heartburn. Welcome to being in your mid-30s."
Yeah. I'm sure it's nothing, but she just needs to, like, she's got too much pressure on herself.
Be a good girl.
Yeah. Okay. Chug, 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 chug.
It's blueberry lager. You don't chug blueberry lager.
Oh, I love to eat blueberries. I would chug blueberries.
I would. And I have. It's fun. When I take my dogs out, I take them over my blueberry bush and I just pick random blueberries off and go, "One for you." Just kidding. Mine. Because I worked hard to grow those.
I want to try your blueberries.
They're very small. Well, I have 2 different varieties, and one of them grows very large blueberries, but not very many. And then the other one grows very small blueberries, but like a ton. So you just got to get there before the birds do.
Yeah.
So
Are they
that's why,
sweet?
like, yeah, sometimes. You got to pick the right one.
Yeah.
If I fucking ever have a handful, I will bring them over next time.
I don't care if you just bring me one blueberry. I've been eating blueberries
I've
nonstop.
had 3 today.
I bought so many blueberries lately, and all I can think of is like, I just really wonder if like a wild blueberry is so much better than these blueberries.
I will say my blueberries are amazing.
Okay. That's
They
what I
are
wanna
really
know.
good because I don't like store-bought blueberries because I feel like they're flavorless or they're tart. They're never in between.
Yeah. It depends on where you get them, but usually they're not very good.
Yeah.
But like I've bought in Driscoll blueberries from Publix and then gone and bought Driscoll blueberries from Fresh Market, and Fresh Market is far superior even though it looks like the same exact thing.
Maybe it's a
every
mental thing
time.
because it does come from the exact same farm.
I know. I don't believe it. I'm telling you.
Better believe it then.
I will not buy berries from Publix anymore. They go bad right away. They don't have any flavor. And they're gritty. Like, why is there mold on it?
I don't eat them fresh anyways. I freeze them.
Oh,
I don't like a normal blueberry unless I pick it off the bush. Yeah. But yes, like either I'll bring some over or you can come over and forage.
okay.
They're not very big plants.
And this has been our episode on blueberries.
Garden goss. Sorry, you're about to tell me a story, and we're 30 minutes in and we still haven't even started.
Listen, it was very important to talk about the blueberries, okay? I do want to talk about how we're going to avoid birds getting to your plants, but we need to move on.
Oh, girl. I tried the netting. It just blows away. Also, I'm convinced the netting keeps pollinators out, which is why half my blueberries never formed. Because I had the netting on. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
I got to find something else. I think that's why people have scarecrows.
Yeah, probably.
'Tis the season for scarecrows. I could put her outside.
Mess up her hair.
Birds are going to shit on her.
No.
She's going to eat it up.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, kids?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
All right. In the late night / early morning hours of November 22nd, 1963, in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Henry Alford, a 37-year-old man with a long criminal record, including assaults, fights, and a prior murder conviction, steps inside what is known around town as a, quote, party house owned by Nathaniel Young.
Nathaniel Young sounds very familiar. Okay.
Henry Alford is accompanied by Georgia Lee Holder, a sex worker, who Henry plans to spend some time with. Nathaniel allows people to rent out the rooms in his house for a few hours to take sex workers or to sneak away for affairs or do drugs, you know, like just low-life shit.
Old school Airbnb. Like hourly Airbnb.
Alford has gotten himself into a situation. Alford is nearly broke, but didn't let Georgia in on this detail. She was expecting to get paid.
Oh, what a dick.
Yeah. When asked for payment for renting the room, Alford hands the homeowner, Nathaniel Young, his last dollar. Georgia finds out that Alford will not be able to pay her, and tensions rise. An argument breaks out, and Georgia refuses to leave without being paid. Then Nathaniel Young intervenes. Words fly. Alford storms out, slamming the door behind him. Okay?
I'm just wondering who's going to end up dead right now.
Hours later, after Alford and Georgia have gone their separate ways, Young hears a knock at his door. Perhaps expecting another late-night visitor, he answers. A deafening shotgun blast is heard by neighbors. The night fractures into panic. Young collapses in the doorway, fatally wounded.
Didn't expect him to be the dead one.
The shooter vanishes into darkness. The neighbors call police. No one is a direct witness to the murder, but plenty of people come forward and say they know exactly who killed Young, and that man's name is Henry Alford. The investigation moves quickly. Detectives talk to residents and acquaintances. Witnesses claim that earlier that evening, after leaving the party house, Alford was seen retrieving his shotgun. One says he heard Alford mutter he was going to kill Young. Another swears Alford admitted later, "I shot that man." So this is the case where the Alford plea came from.
Oh! Just blow out everyone's eardrums. Oh my God! That's fucking fascinating.
know.
Oh no. That means Alfred's gonna get off. So wait. I'm sure you're gonna tell me. Did he actually kill that guy?
I don't know.
Because I'm like, what? He didn't do
That's
anything
the
wrong.
whole thing. Like
You wanted his room. You paid him
$1.
$1, which back then was probably like $400. It was 1963?
Yeah.
Come on. That's a lot of money back then. It's 10 years after the Depression. Come on.
So yeah, I did a little true crime for you.
In case people don't know, are you going to go into thank you? All right, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Okay. Tamara's got it handled. I didn't have to worry about her not knowing what the Alford plea was. Like, what was our last episode when you talked about the fucking Hebrides for so long, and then you're like, I don't know what they are.
No, I mentioned it once, and then you asked me about it, and I said, I don't know. I think it's just the coast.
I did Google it.
I know. I was like, she couldn't just fucking drop it. Jeez.
No. If there's a questionable word, look it up.
All right.
All right. Tell us about the Alford plea or whatever your plan is.
I'm going to read the
She has a script,
report
everyone.
I wrote, yes.
Thank you. The report.
It's a report. I wrote it.
I'm going to get an A.
Yeah. By December, Alford is indicted for first-degree murder. His attorney, Fred Crumpler, only 6 years out of law school, digs through Alford's supporters. Instead of salvation, he finds their denial unconvincing, crumbling, and undermine Alford's story. So, no supporters. He can't get, like,
no one likes this guy.
Like, yeah.
Probably because of his previous convictions.
He's not a good guy.
No. Sounds like a total douche.
All of the evidence that the state has against Alford is circumstantial, but is very strong. Alford's lawyers tell him that this is the kind of case where juries rarely hesitate to find a defendant guilty. And in 1963, North Carolina, first-degree murder carried the ultimate penalty, the gas chamber, unless a jury showed mercy and recommended life in prison. But that's only a recommendation.
Do you think back then, this might be such a stupid question because I'm not good at history, but do you think back then it was the jury has to find them guilty beyond a reason of a doubt? Or is that like a more modern thing?
I think it's always been that way.
Okay.
But
I just feel like if there's like, I mean, like, it depends on what the circumstantial evidence is, but like, if there's no actual physical evidence, then like, how can you know beyond a reason of a doubt?
Because I think that phrase is different to everyone, or it's almost like what you feel personally is beyond a reasonable doubt can be different from what another person like believes in their heart.
I feel like if any juror in that room can say, but what if?
Yeah.
Then there is reason for doubt.
Yeah.
If anyone can say, but what if this happened? Then for sure there is doubt there.
Yeah. It's just like they don't have forensic, but they have people saying, I saw him with a gun. I heard him say this. I heard him say he killed him.
But people didn't like him.
Yeah.
Maybe they just wanted him off the street.
Yeah. I don't know. But it was very strong.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Without an alibi and facing a relentless case built on his actions, Alford's lawyers present him with one option, and it's a grim path. He's offered a plea deal, second-degree murder, and he can avoid execution. So that was the deal that they gave him. Plead guilty to second degree, not to first. On December 10th, 1963, Alford enters court. Witnesses testify. The prosecution presents the evidence against him. Then Alford addresses the court with a heavy voice and says, quote, pause. I'm touching my touchscreen again. I'm so sorry. Okay. He says with a heavy voice, I ain't shot no man. I'm pleading guilty because they said if I didn't, they would gas me. I'm not guilty, but I plead guilty.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Despite this declare, the judge accepts the plea, second-degree murder, 30 years. Alford walks away alive, but his life of freedom is over.
That's really sad.
Yeah, so he's still got 30 years.
But did he actually do it? God damn it.
So, in prison, Alford changes his plea, arguing it was coerced by the fear of death. The Fourth Circuit sides with him, vacating the sentence, but North Carolina appeals, and the case ascends to the U.S. Supreme Court. On November 23rd, 1970, the court affirms a defendant may plead guilty even while maintaining innocence if the plea is voluntary, informed, advised by counsel, and supported by strong evidence. Okay? You
Yep.
get that?
Yep.
So that was like that's what they said when they made it legal. Justice Byron White states an individual accused of crime may consent to the imposition of a prison sentence even if he is unwilling or unable to admit his participation in the crime. And then Justice Brennan cautions the plea may be, quote, the product of duress as much as a choice.
Yeah.
So
You're like put in this position. You have to make a choice. You have to choose the lesser of two evils because either way, you're going to jail. One's going to end in death and one could just end in, 15 years with probation. Like.
Yep. Thus was born the doctrine of the Alford plea. This case became a precedent. I am the president. A precedent. I know. I can read it.
God. It's last week all over again.
It's every week, to be honest, okay?
What was that word? Meteorological. Meteor. 10 minutes. It was so funny.
I'm so glad you leave those in because I die every time listening to that.
It was great.
Anyway.
We got it eventually.
The case became precedent.
Thank you.
And was key in reshaping plea law in America.
What do you think? Do you think it's a good law or a bad law?
I think it's necessary.
Yeah?
I mean, there's just some cases that it sucks. It's like, I don't know, maybe if I use this plea deal, you guys continue to investigate this case and not just end it here because you're sending me to jail.
But we know that doesn't always happen.
No. It doesn't. So there is 2 pleas that are very similar. The Alford plea versus a no contest plea. Okay? So I'm going to very, very simply explain the difference because they are so similar. An Alford plea and a no contest plea in plain language. So with an Alford plea, you're saying, I didn't do it, but I know the evidence is strong, so I'll plead guilty to avoid something worse. It's legally a guilty plea, meaning that the verdict can be used against you later in places like civil court. So now after the state has, sentenced you.
Then the family can say, well, I want you to pay for my trauma, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it because you technically pled guilty.
Yeah. And for a no contest plea, you say, I won't fight the charges, but I'm not admitting to guilt. It's also treated like a guilty plea for sentencing, but typically it cannot be used against you later in civil cases.
So I wonder why people don't plead more no contest more often. I guess only certain situations will allow you to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So think of it this way. The Alford plea is, I'm insisting on innocence, but I will wear guilt for now to survive. And no contest, you're saying, let's end this quietly. I'm not saying whether I'm guilty or innocent.
I mean, I just think that one is kind of funny because that's the exact same thing as pleading not guilty.
Right.
Like, and in either case, they will still go for a conviction.
Yeah. So Henry Alford is paroled in 1974, only to die tragically 8 months later in a traffic accident.
God damn it!
I mean, he was not a good guy.
No, I don't know why I feel so bad for Alford.
I know.
I don't know why. Maybe because there was circumstantial evidence and I'm not convinced that he killed anybody, because why would you kill the landlord and not the sex worker?
Because she wasn't there and he was pissed.
About what?
I don't know.
It was his own goddamn fault.
I know.
All right. Whatever.
Courts still use the Alford plea. Supporters see it as a tool of mercy. Critics warn that it muddies justice clarity. There is evidence and a sentence, but no confession and an air of innocence that can't be proven. Like, they, can't prove that he's innocent, but it's still like...
I was gonna say, but
there.
like it also goes the other way. Like when people claim, they plead the Alford, whatever, and eventually they get out, but they still have this black stain on them that they'll never be able to shake because I saw you say I plead guilty for such and such, but like whatever,
Yeah, and
but
then
like
you
still
also
profess your
lose
innocence.
Your, civil rights. And stuff.
You still fucking do time.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Families of victims feel their loved ones didn't receive justice or question the definitive guilt of the defendant, knowing the sentence is based on circumstances and not hard facts. Since the plea was first made legal, there have been several defendants to use it. So I'm going to list a few notable cases.
I actually only know of one, so I'm
that.
kind of interested to know what other ones have used it.
So the West Memphis Three, Damian Eccles, Jason Baldwin, and Jesse Miskelly, convicted of killing 3 boys amid allegations of coercive investigation and flawed evidence. They entered the Alford pleas in exchange for their release after nearly 2 decades in prison.
That is my favorite. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but this is my favorite true crime story of all time. I am obsessed. I follow Damian Eccles on Instagram because I just want to know where he is at all times. Like, I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are on their side because, and that's why it's like so.
And like, they were literally forced to take that plea.
Yeah.
Damian didn't want to do it, but like, or no, Jason didn't want to do it, but Damian was going to die. They were going to kill him by the death penalty, or he was going to die in solitary confinement. Like, they had a fucking choice to make.
Then another case is Michael Peterson, immortalized in the staircase. Peterson entered
He took the Alford
an
plea?
Alford plea
I
years
didn't know
after
that.
his initial murder conviction. So this was after he was already convicted. He pled to voluntary manslaughter, maintaining his innocence, and was released due to time already served.
Wow. So it wasn't the owl after all. That's a really fun documentary.
I'm not going to watch it because I know it's going to mess with my head because there are people out there that are like, I thought it was fucking stupid, but now I know it's the owl. I'm like, okay.
It was convincing, but also like both scenarios, when certain parties tell you about them, can be convincing. I think it just depends on who delivers the information.
Right.
You got an owl expert. I'm going to listen to the owl expert.
Also, if your last name's Peterson, just change it.
Why are there so many goddamn murderous Petersons? Scott, Doug, Michael. Come on. Actually, there's 2 Scott Petersons that are murderers also.
I have 2 clients named Scott Peterson at work.
Are they murderers?
I don't know.
Do they look like it?
I don't know. No, I can't get a vibe from them. Maybe they are.
That's a problem.
There's Edward Lee Elmore. In 2012, he was an intellectually disabled adult on death row for nearly 30 years for a crime many believed he didn't commit.
Why the fuck is an intellectually disabled adult on death row in the first place?
Elmore, I can't hit that. That's his last name. Elmore entered an Alford plea. I'm so sorry I said it 3 times like that. And was released after being sentenced to time served. 30 years of time served.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
That's fucking insane. His whole life is gone.
Fred Steese, in 2012, wrongfully convicted of murder in Nevada. Nevada?
One of those. So he was found to be wrongfully convicted? Or they're just saying that because he took the Alford?
Steese was offered an Alford plea after a rare, quote, order of actual innocence. He was released but unable to pursue wrongful imprisonment claims due to the terms of the plea.
It's exactly like what happened to the West Memphis Three. They forced them to take the plea because they were like, if you don't, you're going to die. And then they still wanted their win, the state of what was it, fucking Kentucky or some shit.
Yeah. But because of all the rules of taking this plea deal and what you're agreeing to, they now can't come back at, the state or the Supreme Court and, get what they're
They can't sue them for
even though he was
the awful treatment in prison or any
losing
of that.
their life.
Yes.
And
30 years of your life gone.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then William Devin Howell in 2007, charged with manslaughter and witness tampering. Howell, suspected in many disappearances, entered an Alford plea to first-degree manslaughter without admitting guilt. So, I don't really know what happened there.
First-degree manslaughter? Because I thought manslaughter was accidentally killing someone. But first degree is premeditated. So how do you premeditate an accidental murder?
Well, maybe because he was like, I don't know, maybe you're like texting and driving and like, you didn't set out to kill someone, but your actions
that's just vehicular
were
manslaughter.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's not first degree.
I don't know.
The law is confusing.
I am pre-law right now. I did. Just kidding.
Oh, I was like...
I'm pre-med.
Oh.
We're all pre-med.
Is that a TikTok thing?
No.
I don't know what that means. But I was like, but you're definitely not pre-law.
Anyway,
pre-menopausal. Oh, Hubbard.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It's true.
You can't be. You're breastfeeding.
I'm still pre-menopausal. So
technically, we're all premenopausal until we hit menopause.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, that's my my report. Did I get a good grade, ma'am?
It was fascinating. Next week, you should do the West Memphis 3.
I don't think I could handle that.
You don't want to talk about little boys getting their peters bitten off by a turtle?
Absolutely fucking not. I didn't even think that was... I honestly can't handle anything with kids, so like I don't really know too much about it.
Oh.
I can't.
I know too much about it.
I know, which is why it would be like a you thing, and I'm not like...
Well, I would never present it to you because you would be sick the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to do kid stuff anymore.
No. This is more of an escape from,
Then why did we decide to do true crime spooky blah, blah, blah?
Because it's still fascinating and interesting and stuff like this.
That is interesting.
I just don't want to talk about kids getting killed. All right. Well, come back in the next few weeks for another episode. I don't know what it's going to be about or when it's going to be.
I think the genre should be spooky.
Okay.
Because...
You were just ready for spooky season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been to any stores recently? They're already rolling out Halloween stuff.
No, I'm not allowed to.
But I am. Stores? Yeah. Do I need to call the police? Why are you not allowed to? You're a grown woman.
No, the police said I can't. I have a money spending problem, honestly.
I do too.
But. So, yeah. But I am excited for Spirit Halloween to open.
Yes. I've been going to Marshalls and Home Goods and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to do that.
I'm still looking for the queer Frankenstein pillows. They have this pillow and it has 2 male Frankensteins making out on it, and I want it so bad.
That's so cute.
I want it so fucking bad. And I can't find it anywhere, but I saw it on Instagram and I was like, it exists.
Yeah.
It is at a Home Goods somewhere.
Yeah. Well, till next time. Rate, review, subscribe, send us your crazy stories to
fearfulfriendspodcast@gmail.com.
Bye, friends.
Bye.